Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So we got a global and JP data download. We have a lot coming. This does remind me of last year's Sunday where we had 500 EZAs. So both Global and JP are getting World Tournaments at the same time. Both Global and JP got data downloads at the same time. We could very clearly see like the ghost of the global sync start to manifest, right? Like we can kind of see like the outline. I would presume that, you know, by October, November, when we're definitely synced, like global players probably would have to adapt to JP times. We'll see. I don't like, are they going to change like the daily login time on global to match JP? Would they change JPs to match globals? There's certain things we are going to see. So, okay, remember, Global is getting a bunch of World Tournament characters. They're getting the Great Ape Kid Goku, Cooler, Trunks, Gohan, and Pilaf Shu and Mai. These are older characters. Meanwhile, JP, from their World Tournament, they're getting, this is the Dragon Ball Saga INT Jackie Chun, Yamcha Puar, the STR Vegeta. I think this is just Mr. Buu, right? This guy right here. Like, this is not, yeah, this is just Mr. So this is a different named character than, like, the Fat Buu that fights Majin Vegeta. That one is called Majin Buu Good, right? Even though he's a villain. It's, you know, they did a shitty job naming the characters on Global, I think is mainly the issue there. And then we also have High School Gohan, who was very good when he first came out. And then we have Shen. So we have a Dragon Ball Saga Awakening and a Dragon Ball Saga EZA. And then both Global and JP are getting the EZAs here. So sure enough, it was Super Vegeta 16 and Cell Jr., as well as regular Super Vegeta. So let's just look at these four as part of the global data download. I think Super Vegeta will be fine. Like, that's probably about where he's at. I think with the guard up for the first couple of turns, he should be pretty effective. I think he'll be a good character against Fusion Zamasu. He potentially could be good against Cell Max. Now, keep in mind that this buff does not proc from Cell Max. I don't know why they aren't adding Cell Max to all the descriptions for all these. It doesn't make any sense. They should just do a data download and add, because like this type of thing, you know, character whose name includes Cell, except for Cell Jr., like this line of a passive on some of these characters that have it was made before Cell Max existed, so they should add that to it. Again, I like this guy. To me, it doesn't seem to be competing with Kefla. I probably like Super EZA Dragon Fist over him as well. And then like maybe AGL Zamasu, maybe in future Gohan. Like, I think Super Vegeta would come into there. I mean, he's gonna look explosive, but I mean, they're giving us this guy. Like, you're not gonna have this against Blue Gogeta. I mean, he should work. It's like, you can look at the flaws here, but like several of the fights, the Supreme Battle Spectacle Beast Gohan, Cell Max, I mean, he's going to be effective. Fusion Zamasu, you know, he's going to do a lot of damage because he's always doing guaranteed crits. Like, he's definitely, like, they could have made this guy crazy very easily, and they chose not to. We'll see. He was obscenely busted when he first came out. He does still seem like he's going to be solid. More so, you know, in fights based around this. This is the major thing. So there's him. INT 16. So Andros has Cell Saga Leader. He's got 50% defense, massively lowers enemy defense. Remember, there are fights where lowering enemy defense can actually come into play. So that's not just like a complete zero of an ability. Now, this guy is one of the worst characters day one that we've ever had. So let's see what his EZA looks like. 2 key, 160% of stats. He just guards. Okay. Well, that's good. 80% attacking. That's when attacking. Okay. High chance to crit within the same turn after receiving an attack. 16% damage reduction whenever guard is activated. What? Huh? What? That's not low. That's low. This is low. Dude, what the hell? He's got 20,000 HP. Huh. 80% attack, 160% defense. All allies 3 key, 58% attack and defense. If you have a Super Saiyan Gohan or Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in the same turn. There aren't really like AGL LR Gohan. I mean, we've now, he's kind of we've gone through a couple of meta shifts. I mean, even in Red Zone movie Boss Rush, AGL LR Gohan, I think it's going to be tough to get him to a point to where he's living Broly Super at the end. He can, but it's not going to be easy. This is a sub-EZA from STR Cells Metals. This is a sub-EZA. What the hell? What? Android SL Saga Android Artificial Life Form. Artificial Life Form. Powerful comeback tournament participants revenge. He just has this. Huh. Remember, he'll look quite a bit different if he's got this. Infinite Energy? That's the 17 and 18 link. Yeah, it is. They just gave it to him? I didn't even realize this. Yeah, this is the 17 and 18 link plus this Android 16. Could be good with MVP 17. I need to see this guy in game. Like, his details look crazy to me. Because we're talking guard with damage reduction. Like, if this dude attacks, like, he could just straight up live Blue Gogeta's super, right? Because this doesn't reset. This doesn't reset. You get hit 3 times. He's always guarding. You get hit 3 times, and he has 48% damage reduction plus guard. Again, his defense is not low. This is not a low number at all. And he's getting 50% defense there. He's getting 80% defense here. I'm going to just assume you're not going to have this in play. Like, we're thinking about him without this in play, by the way. Wow. Okay. Sure. Every once in a while, it's just like, what the hell? And that's what's going on with 16 there. Okay. So Cell Jr., 3 key, 130% to stats. They're getting 30% right there, and they lower enemy attack and defense. Can be useful. Blue Gogeta, Supreme Battle Spectacle, for example, can be attack debuffed. So, that could be good. He gets 150% attack and defense. Then he gets 30% attack and defense. 10% chance to dodge per artificial life form category ally in the team. So if we're running a full artificial life form team, they have 70% dodge, and they're getting another, is it 210% stats? 210? No, it's wait. Hold on. We just do this. That's where we just do this. Is it 220? Did I mess up? No, it's 210. I do it quick, and then I overthink it. I go, wait a minute. Wait, no, I messed it up. And then I go, wait, no, what? Oh, that's what I do. Like, I get it quick, and then it's like, wait, no, I messed it up. Let's double check, and it's right. Okay. 210. So an extra 210 right there, plus 70% dodge. Let's look. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's not low. That's fine. For a banner unit, that's fine. I mean, every character I'd love to be above 20k HP. Additional is a high chance to be a super. Additional super, and they create key spheres of a certain type to rainbow. If you have Perfect Cell. Perfect Cell sucks. He's terrible. Perfect Cell's. Like, I think Int Cell is like, he's like very okay-ish or mediocre once he comes out. Int Perfect Cell. At this point, he's not. Like, him and Super Saiyan 2 Gohan were God when they came out in January of 2023. But we've had, so many jumps and bosses since then. So, I mean, if we got a new Gohan for 16 or a new Cell for Cell Jr., sure. But, you're going to want to think of this character with this up. They should help against Beast Gohan, though, in the Beast Gohan Artificial Life Form mission. This is a direct buff for sure. Ah, wow, not bad. They seem interesting. Super Vegeta, we saw his details from before. I do like this Super Vegeta because this guy looks like a very strong battlefield option between his ceiling and his damage reduction. To me, that's something. I think that this AGL Super Vegeta is a decent looking character. You know, he's not like Red Zone Killer or something like that. Like, that's what's crazy is like these are sub-EZA characters. 16 and Cell Jr. seem very crazy for sub-EZA characters. Holy hell. Alright, so there's the characters that are coming to both. Again, you know, the global world tournament characters have been on JP for months and months and months. We could look at Yamcha and Puar, but I mean, they're obviously not, like, it's not super important. Here, let's go ahead and just get their details here. We have Minato's translations as well that we can look at. I am obviously not expecting anything crazy from these characters, but we will see. Maybe one of them can be kind of nice, but again, we will see. So we're going to start with High School Goten. Let's see here. So, leader skills are going to be basically irrelevant. He gets 50% attack for 1 turn, 30% defense for 1 turn, medium chance to stun. 158% attack and defense, 58% attack and defense on super, 58% damage reduction. Super class allies get 3 key, 30% attack and defense. 58% attack and defense, attacked enemies debuffed by 20% for 2 turns, facing an extreme class enemy. Yeah, see, that's a low defense right there. That's what low defense looks like. I mean, he's not gonna be, like, god-awful or something. But, I mean, I don't think that this guy, like, 16 is gonna be running laps around this guy, right, like, defensively. I don't know. I mean, this guy is not, like, he's not, like, horrible. He's not, like, a 0. But I'm not thinking that this guy is, like, some god either. I think he's solid, because, like, they didn't give him anything, really. A little bit more extra stats. He has stats on super now. His support is a little bit stronger. Well, by 1 key, I guess. We'll see. Maybe I'm downplaying him a little bit. Remember, like, these characters, their stats are gonna actually hold them back. Like, their actual just started their stats. Alright, Vegeta here. I mean, I don't really care if this guy is fodder or whatever. I mean, this is, right, like, we just... Well, I guess, actually, I was gonna say we just got a new version. Can you translate, please? Alright, let's see. So we looked at High School Gohan. So Vegeta... All allies, 3 key, 70% of stats. Actually, there is no real super crazy Super Saiyan Vegeta, right? Because the EZA transforming Vegeta, I mean, he sucks as well now. 50% attack and defense for 1 turn. Supreme damage, crit lowers defense. Seals. Okay, Seals. I mean, at the very least, I see Seals and I think of a character as a decent battlefield option always. 150% stats, 100% stats on super. 1 key up to 5, 20% attack up to 100% with each attack received. Oh my god, each attack received? On this type of character? No way, man. Great chance to guard. Chance to crit with each attack received. If there's another master to... Oh my god, yeah, he's terrible. Like, these World Tournament characters, man, their stats are going to be their undoing, man. Their stats are going to be so low. Like, we looked at, like, 16 and the Cell Juniors, and it's like they had at least competitive summonable unit stats. These free-to-play characters, right? Like, bro, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, High School Gohan has got some stuff. He's a support with damage reduction. That's at least something. But Vegeta, like, no, man. That's just a character who will do nothing, just dies. There's no way. I do not see that Vegeta doing anything. All right, INT Jackie Chun. Well, actually, let's... Okay, we hit him. No, Tech Buu. Mr. Buu. Alright, what do you got here? Leader skill is 3 key, 70% to stats. Super attack, he gets 50% defense for 1 turn. Supreme damage lowers attack. Okay. 120% stats start a turn, 120% attack on super. No defense right there? Okay. Changes int key spheres and key spheres of another type to rainbow. So we double rainbow orb changes. 50% attack and defense and 30,000 HP per rainbow key sphere obtained. 50% damage reduction when collecting 2 or more rainbow key spheres. For each rainbow key sphere obtained from 3rd onwards, reduce damage received by 10%. So let's say we get 4 rainbow orbs, 70% damage reduction. He's double rainbow orb changing. Mr. Buu. Huh. This is another artificial life form character, too. Innocence, Revival, Master of Magic, Majin, Infinite Generation, Shocking Speed, Shattering the Limit. He's on a lot of teams. He doesn't have restrictions. So, like, what if he's the 7th man on some of these teams? He's on Worthy Rival, he's on Artificial Life Form, he's on Transformation Boost, he's on Power Absorption. Mr. Buu is intriguing. Full dodge build, Mr. Buu. Double Rainbow Orb changing? I mean, we don't want to look down on that. Mr. Buu and High School Gohan both get put into the possible options pile. I'll be curious to use both of them. Gohan and Mr. Buu. Alright, we have Shen right here. Okay, my expectations are not high. Shen, go ahead and shatter. Break the expectations, Shen. Let's go. Tech type key 3, 70% stats. Gets 50% attack units on a super attack. Supreme damage, high chance to stun. I'll take stun, ceiling, debuffs, any of it we'll take. The various fights, you could utilize some of those in. 150% stats. High chance to dodge, okay. Gets an additional chance to dodge up 10%, up to 20% within the same turn with each attack evaded. Yeah, but wait, is this not creating a separate proc, though? Like, it's not, like, this doesn't jump in the 70%. It's a separate chance, is it not? Then here's another chance to evade attacks. Plus 20%. Character's first attacker in the turn. I don't... okay, I'm gonna have to come back and get clarification. Because I believe that these... This is definitely tacked on. So if you put him in slot 1, he's at 70% dodge. This shouldn't be, though. This should be a separate proc, is it not? Like, Hirudegarn has this. STR Janemba has this. So you can get 70% dodge in slot 1, and then he could build up. This would be a separate proc. Like, so he'd have 70% dodge, then this would be a second one, and then you would also have hidden potential system dodge as like a third, like, kind of like separate thing to dodge. 150% attack needs when attacking if he's second or third. Additional, that has a 70% chance to be a super after he dodges. 100% attack for 3 turns after he dodges. We'll see. I mean, we could be a possibility, because it's like, he'll be true dodge or die, but, I mean, there's a lot of dodge all over the place here. People will kind of... I do think a lot of times people are not going to follow me quite on dodge. Like, I love dodge when we're going to put dodge on, like, what's like a big, beefy Tech Vegeta. Like, I love dodge on, like, Tech Super Saiyan Vegeta, where, like, we're going to live the hit, but dodging it will save us 450k HP. Right? That's where dodge is at its best. Not really this. Like that, you know, that's why people will lose their mind with, like, UI Goku, right? Like, he dodges 10 normals in a row and then dies with the super. Like, that's... Yeah, I think I made my point correctly there. This guy being true dodge or die, though, he could be frustrating, but yeah, this is definitely a separate proc, man. So in slot 1, he has a 70% chance to dodge. Then this would come up as a second chance to dodge. And then he'd have his hidden potential system as a third chance to dodge. Yamcha is the same way, right? Okay. Maybe. I mean, he's a possibility. I don't look at, like, this guy, Mr. Buu, High School Gohan, they're not, like, just bullshit. So, I'll take it. And then we have INT Jackie Chun. Okay. Let's see. And then, yeah, oh, by the way, there's Yamcha and Puar. We saw their details last night. I don't know. This is another character that's going to be super heavy dodge or die. I mean, they literally don't have start of turn defense, which is, like, crazy. I think that they'll be able to do a lot of damage, but again, they're going to be true dodge or die. So we'll see. And it's not like they're exactly on good teams right now. So, you know, double, we'll see. Okay, so next is INT Jackie Chun. World Tournament category key 3, 90% of stats. Gets 50% attack for 1 turn. Supreme damage, seal super. That shit is just so pointless, this attack right here. He can't get defense right there with it. I'll take the seal, though. Always. I'll always take the seal. 2 key, 100% start a turn. 100% attacking units on super. Low chance to dodge. Is that not 10? That's 10? Isn't low chance 10%? Because I think rare is 15, right? Ah, dude, we haven't seen a low chance in forever. Oh, I just got a God equip from the Whis event. 2 additional 4 crit. Okay. Like, why even give it low? Let's continue. 30% attack up to 150%. And chance to dodge plus 20% up to 60% with each attack received. Each attack received? Are they out of their mind? 30% defense up to 150. Chance to crit up to 60 with each attack evaded. Survive KO attacks if HP 70% or above. Huh. Interesting. So he has a little Yajirobe in him. You know what? I don't know. They're trolling with this. I mean, so he could get up to 70% dodge. He can. Again, I believe this... well, no, wouldn't it be the separate proc? This is one thing that does mess me up, is these stupid, like, dodge chances and how a lot of them intermingle and stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like this guy's probably just bad, but I mean, at least he's got something. It's interesting to have the survive KO mechanic. He might as well not even have defense. What are these guys' stats? Look at this. Okay, yeah, this guy's never taken a hit ever. What's your defense, buddy? Yeah, I mean, you're still below 10,000, so it's no good. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Looking at it, there's some interesting characters in here. Cell Jr. and 16 look interesting. Super Vegeta is going to be very good in some fights. This guy looks good for Battlefield. This guy, and this guy look interesting. Not a big fan of the Vegeta, probably, or Yamcha and Puar. I mean, they could do damage, but I'm not super crazy about them. Jackie Chun is intriguing. Overall, I'd say this seems like a decent batch of characters. You could do stuff with some of these characters here and there. I think it's very easy for them to, you know, be horrible. But we've seen way worse from free-to-play character EZA kits. So let me know what you guys think about this fairly large data download. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.